So make your body comfortable. No strain on the body. The idea to find a position that is the most transparent, meaning the least resistance of the body. Feel free to change positions. Close your eyes. We can start with following the movement of the air in and out. But really, just for a few minutes, one pointedness of attention on this mysterious process of the breathing. Allowing the air to go into the lungs and all the way into the belly. Staying for a brief moment on full, then the full release. Staying for a little moment on empty. If there are any images of the day, random thoughts, it's okay. Notice, but don't stick to them. Don't get involved. Gurdjieff said, don't become a taxi, taken by each thought. Using the breath for this as an anchor into the present. Allow your jaw to relax, the facial muscles to relax, eyelids. Releasing the weight of the body onto the contact areas, the sit bones, the back, even the weight of the hands resting. And as the mind gets slower, quieter, then we can let go of the narrow focus on the breathing. Open your attention like diaphragm of a camera. Noticing the inner space. In which sensations, energies appear, flow through. Sensations, feelings. Noticing and fully allowing, fully welcoming whatever you got. Without trying to understand, change anything, get rid. Without even focusing, so have the attention more like global, diffuse. if there is any area more tight or mysterious or somehow unpleasant, any yuckiness, it's important to welcome that energy completely. If you have something like that, welcome it, and also notice the space around it. So we don't need to focus into any sensation. In some branch of Buddhism and Vipassana meditation, they were talking about equanimity, to practice equanimity towards whatever arises. So the practitioner, also the ego is trying to practice equanimity, but consciousness is already fully allowing whatever. But yeah, we can practice it until it's more natural. Whereas Francis sometimes says to observe these energies or feelings or thoughts or sounds with benevolent indifference. The ego mind is tricky. We can even do this welcoming in order to secretly get rid of it, or maybe it'll go away. So can we simply welcome it and just let it be, just as an experiment, without trying to obtain anything from it? Allowing all phenomena to unfold spontaneously. In this space, the here and now aware space. Welcome now all the realms. So the thoughts, images, bodily sensation and sounds, external sense perceptions, equal footing. As far as the mental activity, for some of us, the mind may be very active and kind of bouncing out into the past or the future. So if that is the case, as soon as you realize you went daydreaming, unhook, come back, you can use the breath or sounds to stay in the now. But otherwise, we are not trying to stop thoughts from arising. That creates a lot of stress. It's impossible for too long. So for some of us, the beginning is more thought content. For some of us, the mind might be not more quiet and we are more in touch with mysterious energies in the body. For if we have more active mind, the teachings, they say that these thoughts are some kind of arising out of bodily sensation, discomfort, agitation. So the thinking is like an escape from feeling. Resting in the now, knowing, being devoted to knowing. Any God devotion is pretty empty and meaningless if we are not devoted to the here and now, to attend to it as the most precious possession. Keeping the attention open, not focusing, not trying to attain anything. Notice that these phenomena appear to you, to whatever that is aware. The thoughts appear to this presence. My voice appears to presence. Sensations appear to presence, which is already here. Actually, in all phenomena, they emerge, bubble out of this borderless, invisible presence. This presence is not generated through your meditation or through coming here or nothing to do with Mihai. This presence is always present. You came with it, you are living with it. It's not generated by effort. So in this contemplation, I'm not saying for us to do anything. I'm not saying what to do. It's more like to notice what is already here. In duality or Advaita, they use this question, and I'm just saying it just for the newer people. This self-inquiry, to ask the question and not take any thought as an answer, not accept any thought, but to ask the question and just look. The question is, what is aware of our experience right now? And simply looking. If the mind produces any answer, even if it's like a wonderfully deep answer, that's a thought. The thought is not aware of our experience. So they say, if a thought arises, then we ask the question, to whom these thoughts appear? The mind says, to me. To me? What do you mean? Me? To ask, what am I? What is aware right now? Use this question as a pointer to look. Notice that which is already here. So from this place, I'm curious if we can check back into the inner body and see if you have any sensation or something localized, chest or belly or anywhere. Any sense of unease or sense of lack or tension, contraction, or anything like that. If you do, if you can just put your hand there for me to see where we are at. Okay, okay, lower your hand. So for those of us who have something like that, so I don't want to mind it. I would like to look into this, feel into that area and say this and witness. Say this, I don't want to get rid of this. Witness any thoughts, any objections, if any. Don't get involved. It's okay if the mind says something, no, witness the no, whatever. Then we can try another reverse inquiry. saying this and witnessing. So with feeling to the area and say, I want to feel this fully. If there's objection, witness the thought. Let it be there. If there's no objection, feel it. So open your attention a little bit. So we don't need to focus into some sensation to notice it. Open your attention, notice the space in which these sensations appear. We can try another reverse inquiry, saying, feeling into the energy and saying, you can stay as long as you want. So what we are doing now is not even mining what's in it, but making sure that we are not resisting. And then if there is resistance towards unpleasant sensation, if there is, we witness the resistance, which is important work. Now ask yourself, those of us who feel this sensation, ask and check. Am I this sensation? Or am I this awareness which is perceiving this sensation? Just check. Obviously, it is not, we are not a sensation, no matter how strong it is. You need to check this. The sensation is not aware. Awareness is aware of it. So then open your attention and go back to being what we are. This open awakefulness. And as Francis used to say, release custody over this sensation. Let it be like, see if there are fishes swimming in the inner water, and we don't care, they can do whatever they want. Staying as this aware presence, which hears my words and feels the bottom of the feet, sole of the feet, the sensation of the sole of the feet. Can you notice if there's any difference with that area? So those who had it, so tell me again if put your hand if you have it there, or if it's gone or it went somewhere else. Okay. Okay, so welcome that completely. Let's do a little slight mining. Feel into that and see if there were some words connected to this sensation, or tightness, if there were some words or some pictures, or if you were to say anything, what would it say? Not from the head, but from there. And just listen. And if you want, you can share out loud. If you have something came up. Anyway, if something came up, there's a thought, it said something, or some, just be awake to this thought, just witness it. And then there might be some other thought, witness. If there is a picture, there's some image or a picture, memory showed up without words. Look at it and ask yourself, well, what does it mean, this image? Or what does it mean about me? Or if you had a caption, what would it say? Answer comes, just be present to it, not engaging. With some of us, they have no contraction, no, and it's all nice and peaceful. Means you can just relax and enjoy, chill. Another way to mine it, if what we've done so far didn't produce anything, you can feel into the sensation and ask, you can ask it, who or what is this about? Wait. We're not trying to solve anything, just noticing whatever mental content there might be in that energy. Tune back into this sense of spaciousness. There is space in which words or sensations appear. If there is an actual feeling, like feeling, not contraction, or like feeling, then it's great. Just fully allow it. Let it be. Yeah, so not going any further with this. Once again, we can do this what's called neti in Advaita, non-duality. Other fourth way is separating the sense of self from content. Ask yourself, okay, what do we have here? Sounds, energies, thoughts. Who am I? Am I this phenomena that come and go? Or am I this awareness, whatever this is, which is hearing, sensing? Check for yourself that obviously we are not some object that will go away soon enough. So once we identify that, stop focusing on any sensation, zoom out like in Google Maps, and stay as this presence. Release any interest or custody or trying to do anything about these sensations. Let them do whatever they want. Zoom out. Francis sometimes say offering the sensations, the thoughts, offering them to the presence in which they appear, offering them to the space. Not to get rid of them, but just to not be so busy with what we are not. And for the last couple of minutes, just do nothing. Let yourself just be effortlessly be. Allowing this phenomena to be free. As we are not them, our clearness doesn't depend on something like the sensation.